So last year here, you came in as the last man to make the playoffs. This year, coming in at number 9. How does that feel? Have you taken any time to reflect on just where you came in a year?
Yeah, no, it's definitely nice to be in a little different position than last year. After this week last year, kind of had to look at a few things and decide where we wanted to go, and ultimately, what were going to be the potentially best options to be where we are now. So I think we've done a lot of good things and had a lot of success, but kind of feels like just getting started. Nice to have some good finishes. Nice to get a win thrown in there. So, yeah, like you said, coming into these next 3 weeks a little bit with a little different outlook than last year.
Mm-hmm. You're coming in here number 9. You certainly have a chance to win this thing. What would it mean to you to win the FedEx Cup?
Always been a goal of mine, but especially after where the last few years have been, it would definitely mean a lot. And done a lot of good things this year. There's guys that have definitely played better and won more, but it really comes down to these 3 weeks. And we have a real chance, but going to need to play really well.
And lastly, any thoughts on the new format with just 70 guys being here and how much more the points mean for the next 2 events?
Obviously things are a little different with going into next year with, the elevated events and kind of a different structure. But I actually have been a big advocate for the 70, 50, 30 probably for the last 10 years or so for different reasons prior. 70 used to be the number for guys getting into, invitationals and some of those bigger events. And I thought that it was just maybe it could be a good system, making it to the playoffs and not having, cut at the first one just because there can be a lot of movement with the, points being more. Someone could have a pretty solid season and then, slip up for a day and then it kind of gets ruined. So, we'll kind of see how it works out. But I'm excited to see the 70, 50, 30. Like plenty of other sports out there, not all teams make the playoffs. But nothing I would say is ever perfect, but excited to see how it works out this year and what the plans are for the future after that.
For sure.
What do you think about Memphis as the first playoff site on an annual basis?
I like it because I like this golf course. I think with the playoffs, it could be kind of cool and interesting to see some, more movement. Eastlake's kind of always been Eastlake in the finale, but I don't know. I think it'd be kind of cool to see the playoffs move around a little bit. I think the only one that really does is the second with BMW, but I completely get this one with FedEx obviously being a huge supporter of the tour and it being called the FedEx Cup. So we'll see. Like I said, I do enjoy coming to Memphis. I've had success at this golf course. I like this place, and we've got some good eats around here too.
Rickie, what's the confidence like for you? Obviously, the last month has been a whirl spin for you, but to come in here and have so much confidence, the momentum behind you, how do you feel about it?
Excited. Probably the best I've come into the playoffs as far as a consistent year and how I've been playing. Nice to come off of, getting a little bit rest because I was kind of running on an empty tank at the Scottish and the British. That was the end of a 8 out of 10 week stretch. So got a few days to kind of recharge a little bit at home and get ready for this 3 week stretch. So I'm excited. But we're going to have to play some really good golf to have a chance come Eastlake.
What do you think about the rain over the last couple of days or more on the way tonight, how it's going to affect things over the next couple of days?
It's not ideal, but just play when we get to play. Hopefully, after the rain goes through tonight, hopefully there's not any more or very little. Golf course is really soft right now, so drive the ball in the fairway. It's going to be set up for really good scoring. But I think the big thing, which is always a premium here, is driving the ball in the fairway, but even more so being able to take advantage of some scoring opportunities. I mean, I love Rendezvous. There's a few other good barbecue options here in Memphis as well, but I've been over to their location downtown, so I've experienced the real thing there. But it's awesome that they come. You know, they were set up on the range yesterday, so I was able to get the full setup there. Got a little bit of everything. We still had a little bit to play, so I just grabbed the sausage because I could eat that with a fork and not get all greasy and messed up to get those on the clubs.
All right. Thanks, Rickie. Appreciate your time.
Yeah, thanks, guys.